I'm back. Nothing really to report. Just my anxiety has gotten way worse because I had to be on the phone with the nurse and my sister, and it just amps me up more. So to keep myself distracted, I've put a load of laundry in and I just vacuumed. Yes, I swept, mopped, and vacuumed all the floors again down here. I have to do this almost every other day because my dogs go out and they're muddy paw prints, and my husband would never, ever wipe their paws off before they come in. So then they go up into the kitchen and they got the little paw prints all, and then on my wood floor in the living room, and just, muddy paw prints everywhere. So I have to do that. But so I left a message with the doctor hoping she could call me before she sees my mom this afternoon, because I need to let her know. Because my mom is not a good historian, clearly, and she can just pull it off like everything's fine. And if you don't know the facts, then you think everything's fine, and she needs to be told the facts. But that's what I'm waiting for. So now I'm trying to figure out treadmill, or do I wait and take an Epsom salt bath tonight? I don't know which to do. I want to do both, but I was told not to. I think it will be treadmill again. And to hell with it. Forgive my French, to hell with it. I'll get in the Epsom salt bath too tonight. Anyway. Nothing else to say. That's it. See you later. Just finished the treadmill. I've been on the phone with my mother and the clinic. They messed up with the time they were supposed to pick her up. So she was all dressed. The aide had gotten her all ready. She literally had her coat on. Of course, she's crazy, so she's telling me, well, I went down the block. She never left her apartment. I went down the block looking for them, but they never showed up, so I came back up to this place. But and I'm like, Mom, again, she's not home. She has no idea where she is. She never left the apartment. She's lost touch with reality completely right now. And needless to say, I'm this close to cracking up myself. The stress is way too much. I can't. I'm fragile mentally to begin with. This sickness has made it worse. And I'm fearing for my own mental health now. Really bad. I'm fearing for my mental health. So, either God's got to take me or take her. But one of us has got to go. We've got to go. Because I'm going to end up in the hospital. That's what's going to happen. They're going to end up having to... I'm sorry. That's what's going to happen, though. I can feel it. I feel it in my heart that I'm not going to make it through this. I'm going to crack up. And you'll get to watch it. You'll get to watch the progression of me losing my mind. I have nothing else to say. I'll come back in and let you know the update on my mom. They're supposed to be picking her up at 12:45. By golly, if they don't do something, they better drug her up or something. They've got to do something. Can't do this. Cannot do this, or I'll just put her in the hospital. I'll put her in the hospital. When I worked as the nurse in a hospital, we had a lot of patients like that. Family members couldn't deal with it, and they didn't have anywhere to put them. They ended up on the med surge floors. And we literally would just feed these patients and babysit them, change them, clean them, feed them, and babysit them because there is nowhere else for them to go. That will be my mother. She's going to end up doing that if they don't do something else. Talk to you later. Sorry. My vlogs are going to be really down until one of us goes. Until one of us dies, I can't see these vlogs changing. Sorry. So you might not want to pipe in anymore because I can't see how I'm going to be saying anything positive. Welcome back to the Lainey's House of Horrors, right? Oh, by the way, it's snowing. I know, that's shocking, right? Thought I'd update you on just got off the phone with the doctor, my mother's doctor, and because it's a Friday, she doesn't, we're gonna start her on a anti-psych med, be it Seroquel or Depakote, probably Seroquel, low dose, maybe a little Ativan to just nip that in the bud, but we don't want to really start it over the weekend in case she has any bad effects to it and they're not around, so we're going to probably start it on Monday, but that's where we're at. We're going to start her on meds. I asked what the criteria was to put her in a nursing home. They said you have to exhaust all other options, and we haven't, apparently. Just gonna send a nurses out a couple more times. She already has nurses come twice just to do meds in the morning, and then blood sugar level, glucose check in the late afternoon. But I guess she's gonna send nurses out a couple more times to do, just evaluate her, just to, I said, well, short of me taking her to the hospital when she has these episodes, which she's just going to keep having them because she had them all day today. She said, just keep doing what you're doing. Because I told her, she asked how I got her calmed down. I said, well, if that's what you call it. And I explained, I prayed with her, I breathed with her, I hugged her, I rubbed her, I kept telling her her mind was playing tricks on her. She said, you just have to be that support for her. I'm like, thinking if you only knew what I was going through in my own head and body, nobody would be expecting me to do any of this. But, my poor sister, she keeps going, should I just get in the car and drive up there and stay? And I'm like, to do what? You're going to sit in mom's apartment and watch her scratch her arm all day? Because that's how she does. She sits there and does this. It's a dementia thing. I know this from nursing. She sits there and does this. Forever. I said, you're going to go sit in mom's apartment and just watch her scratch her hand? He said, no, you're not driving all the way up from Massachusetts. And for how long? This isn't going to get better. So you're going to stay with us indefinitely? I mean, I understand where she's coming from. She wants to help, and believe me, I wish there was something she could do, but there's nothing she can do. There's nothing more anyone can do other than lock her up. They talked about putting her in respite again, but that didn't work good, because in respite, she's in with another person, and then she really is not home. She truly is not home, and she doesn't know who this person is, and she did not do good back in September when she was at respite. She had taken a fall and broke her pelvis and had to be in respite for quite a while. And boy, that was not fun. I was getting calls daily. Take me home. Get me out of here. Take me home. I don't want to be here. And she truly wasn't home. So I haven't done a whole lot. I did just finish folding the laundry and putting it away. I think I already mentioned that I cleaned the floors and vacuumed. I don't know what else to do with myself. I'm supposed to have my grandson either tomorrow or Sunday. It's his turn in the rotation. And my daughter said he's biting at the bit to come. Man, do I have those kids fooled. They think coming here is the best fun ever. Thank God I can fool them. Can't fool anyone else, right? It's snowing. Oh, yes, I already said that. Oh, by the way, it's snowing. How the heck can it keep snowing? It just doesn't stop. I hate this weather because I can't even walk outside. Can't even take my walks outside. And I think I already mentioned before, the forecast for the rest of the month. This is it. Cold and snow. Cold and snow. I can't even imagine what March is going to look like. Some of you people are already in spring. Jeez. And I think I've said this before too. If not for our grandchildren, we would be gone. We would be so out of here. We would not live here. My husband wouldn't. I'm too sick to move. I couldn't even imagine trying to pack up this whole house and oh my Lord. I would never survive a move. They'd have to just put me in a box and bring me to the new location because I couldn't do any of this. But my husband, he'd be gone yesterday. But when it gets like this, it's like, oh man, the snow is just, can't look at the screen and back and forth. It makes me woozy. So that's that. She's at the doctor's right now. The doctor called me before she was going in to see her. She wanted to get the whole lowdown before she went to, but, you know. Oh, I gotta go. Hi. I had to go quickly. My son had pulled in. It's like 3 days in a row that he's come to visit. Lucky me. Anyway. I don't know. It's that time of the day that I'm losing all energy and feeling very woozy, dopey. Hard to keep my eyes open to focus on anything. Been on the phone so much today. Just got off doing a video chat with my sister to update her as to what the doctor had said. Just this head feeling is so disturbing. It just makes you feel like my sister said, what you need is a glass of wine so you can calm down. And I was thinking, glass of wine? Are you joking? Are you kidding me now? I can barely walk a straight line now. And I haven't drank in so many years. A sip of wine would probably, I'd be risk to fall. Because you feel so woozy and out of it. And yet you feel this internal, anxiety kind of. Those of you who have it know it. I can't explain it any better than that. Oh, wow. Oh, by the way, it's snowing. Yeah. Oh, I told you that? Well, I thought I'd tell you again. It's snowing, and it's snowing hard. Oh, God. I gotta get my heating pad on me. Not that I need it, it just comforts me. I'm so tired and so woozy. It's like I need a cup of coffee or something. It's like, whoa, why do I feel so blown away? I don't know. Anyway, oh, sorry. I'm gonna turn on my iHeartRadio and listen to Bob Lonsberry and crochet again. I've already gone through 3 balls of yarn. And should I show you? I'll show you how much I've gotten with only 3 because I'm using a very thick yarn. So this will be a very thick blanket. But I think I said it the other day. I hope some of the other stores has more of this, because if not, I'm up the creek without a frickin' paddle here. Okay, this is on my 4th ball yarn. Try to put this like this so you can see. And this is all that I have in the 4th ball left. This is it. 4 balls of yarn. And that's it. Well, that's the width. This is the length. And it goes, and it goes, and it goes, and it goes. So it's gonna be, I should measure it. This is a pretty, be like a blanket for a twin size bed. But I know I'm gonna run out of yarn. I only have 2 more balls left. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to crochet a little bit. Oh. I'm so tired. I don't know. I feel like this. Just feel wiped out. Wiped completely out. Feeling like this, I believe I have Epstein-Barr virus, because holy moly, this is like an exhaustion that you just want to lay down and pass out. It's so heavy. It's gotten worse and worse, too. Anyway, as far as my psychotic moment this morning, that kind of has passed. I'm not feeling so psychotic like I was this morning. This morning was kind of scaring me. She just gets so anxious and so despondent. And, oh my God. All I can do is yawn. Forgive me for a minute. So anyway, my favorite saying. So anyway, coming upon the weekend, what do you got planned? You got big plans? Let's see, my big plans. My husband's going to an SU lacrosse. I think it's the first game. It's a kickoff. And SU, he's a big lacrosse fan. He used to play lacrosse in high school. By the way, pickleball, that's definitely a regional thing. There's no such thing as pickleball here in Central New York. Never heard of it. Nobody's ever heard of it. I had to literally Google it. It's like, what is pickleball? Nobody plays pickleball. But anyways, so that's his plans. He's going to SU lacrosse game tomorrow afternoon. My plans? Let's see. I'm going to stand up. Then I might walk. Then I'll sit. that I might stand up again. Got lots going on tomorrow. Standing and sitting. So, looking forward to it. Big day. Big day. Again, I don't know if the grandson's coming tomorrow or Sunday, but then I will have a big day, right? So, I may or may not check back in with you. I don't know what else I could possibly say to any of you, unless the doctor said she'd call me back if there was anything else she needed to tell me after her examination, and they're going to draw blood and do another urine test. They ain't going to find anything. Ain't going to find anything. So either this is goodbye, or I might say goodbye later, but if not, I'm saying goodbye now. Lord willing. Oh, Lord willing, I'll be in heaven tomorrow. That would be wonderful. Lord willing, I won't be back tomorrow. I'll be in heaven. That would be so great. Oh my God, that would be so great. So, ciao for now.